the Bears pulling off a blockbuster trade. They trade number 1 to Carolina for number 9, number 61, a first-rounder next year, a second-rounder in 2 years, and DJ Moore. But the question still is, what will the Bears do at number 9? I mean, they still have a first-round pick. They're still inside the top 10. We're acting like, oh, now the draft doesn't matter. No, wait. They're still inside the top 10. And according to a couple of mock drafts now that we've seen so far today, the Bears could be going in a number of different directions. According to CBS Sports, the Bears will draft Lucas Van Ness, an edge rusher from Iowa, at number 9. Here's what they say about Van Ness. After trading out of number 1 overall, Chicago moves back and addresses the front 7. Van Ness is a player built on power, but he showed off his athleticism at the NFL Combine. According to Pro Football Network, the Bears will take Paris Johnson Jr., an offensive tackle from Ohio State. The Bears were happy to move down given their top need was not a quarterback, and better yet, it was protection for their quarterback in Justin Fields. As such, sitting pretty at number 9 overall, the Bears grabbed the top tackle on the board and Fields' former teammate in Paris Johnson Jr. A former guard, Johnson took to the left tackle spot tremendously well in 2022. He's best on the move in the run game, but he's no slouch in pass protection. So we now see a couple of names that could be available for the Bears at number 9. I say this, the trenches are going to be what counts at number 9. The Bears do not need a wide receiver in that spot. I know JSN might be gone. Maybe he's still going to be up there late in the first round or second round. I doubt it, but maybe. But the Bears have addressed the wide receiver position. They have. They've done all that they needed at that spot. They have 3 good wide receivers. They have no offensive linemen. Believe it or not, it was Tevin Jenkins, in my opinion, who was the best performing offensive lineman for the Bears in 2022. And defensively, their pass rush sucked last year. They need help on both sides of the field, on both trenches. That's what they need. They don't need another wide receiver right now. Now, if they want to draft one at 61, if they want to move back maybe and turn it into a couple of picks, like trade number 9 and get picks, 13 and 16 or something, and they take a wide receiver with one of those 2 picks, fine. But I firmly believe the Bears right now need help in the trenches. So if you're going to take Van Ness, or if you're going to take Justin Fields' former teammate, which would be nice, Paris Johnson, I'd be fine with either of those picks. What I want for the Bears is a strong offensive line. That's it. Because now you've addressed everything you've needed for Justin Fields. You got the wide receivers. You have money to spend. You could find another running back, maybe even another wide receiver on a small deal. But you have more than enough wide receivers for Fields. You have a coach who's going to be coaching him again, Luke Getsy. You have the opportunity to turn him into more of a passer than a runner. So now the question is, what's going to help Justin Fields become a passer? Answer is the offensive line. Right? What will help Justin Fields utilize DJ Moore? More time in the pocket. If you're building a team around Justin Fields offensively, you draft an offensive lineman at number 9, no questions asked. That's it. What's going to help Justin Fields utilize the weapons that you traded for? More time in the pocket. More protection, an offensive line, something to help him take the pressure off. That's why you draft an offensive lineman at number 9. And I'd be fine with the defensive lineman, too. The Bears have tons of problems with the pass rush. So if Carter is there at 9, you take him. But I really would prefer an offensive lineman at 9. You need it. It is necessary. And there's still money for free agents. There's still an opportunity to sign somebody as well. You could draft someone and sign someone, then you bring in 2 quality offensive linemen. So it's not an end-all, be-all at number 9 or at number 61, but you need an offensive lineman. You need to grab somebody in this draft, somebody who's highly touted, who could be there for you for the next 5 to 10 years at least. So the Bears need some help there. And with this pick, I think that's the way to go. I really think that's what they should do. I don't think a wide receiver is going to be key here. I don't think it's going to be other positions that could be out there. And, maybe the Bears draft based on best player and they draft a running back or a wide receiver. But all these mocks and all these draft analysts are even saying at number 9, it's going to be either an edge rusher or an offensive tackle. And that's fine. That's what the Bears need. They still have free agency opportunities, too. They still have money to spend. I mean, if they don't bring back David Montgomery, they may need to spend on a running back, but you could also spend on offensive lineman, defensive lineman, too. There's an opportunity for the Bears there. But I think with this pick and with this situation, you have to target protection for Fields. I go back, and I'll say it again. Ryan Poles made a trade to bring in a top wide receiver, to utilize that talent, to utilize the assets that came from this blockbuster trade. You need to give Justin Fields time in the pocket, protection, and confidence to throw the football. The only way to me that's going to happen is if they boost up the offensive line. And it starts at number 9. It starts at number 9. That's it. That's what I would prefer the Bears do with that 9th pick. You know what I like, too? It's so cool. The Bears still have the 9th pick. Isn't that amazing? After all this stuff that's happened, after these big trades, you think the Bears are going to be out of the first round. They still have the 9th pick overall. They still have a chance to draft a highly touted prospect. Somebody who can be and who is elite. If Carter's out there, you draft Carter on top of it. There's still a huge opportunity for the Bears to make a splash in the draft, let alone what they already did. I'm just saying. Fields needs time to throw the football, and here's the opportunity for him to do it. Here's the opportunity for the Bears to build up right there.